My video for March the 22nd, 2019 is video number 3032, and the title is Expectations Are Replaced by Disappointments. My blurb goes like this. The full moon was beautiful. There were celebrations in many places around the world, just as there were in my local area of the globe. It's hard for me to get excited about such things. As I said in the last video, these things repeat quite a few times in a single lifetime. Expectations build as people try to focus on these natural occurrences as if they are signs of real change. Many of us have waited our entire lives for substantive shifts in human experience. We are tired of taking the hopium, tired of the failed promises, and tired of being continually disappointed. At least I am. Many look for signs in the heavens. I look for measurable and verifiable change right here on earth. Yes, I mean political changes that affect the way the world has operated for eons. I want leaders who tell the truth and work for the benefit of humanity. I'd like the fallen angels to either be transformed or taken to a place where they can no longer wreak havoc on the people of the world. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's tired of the treadmill. Around and round we go, but we get nowhere, always returning again to repeated reruns of the old movies. Are we spiraling upwards like a coil, as some suggest? If so, at what point do we get to experience the actual shift in human consciousness that produces a new world of harmony and cooperation? I'd like to be an optimist. Part of me is still hopeful, yet I face the demons of doubt that many of us struggle with in our lives. Yes, I finally went and picked up some of my mail, and I had some things from a friend in Canada who sent me several pictures, including this one that looks like an angel. And this was in the USA from May the 17th, 2018. Here's another one. This is also from the USA, an angel cloud, big time in 2014. And here's one he sent me that he took himself of Archangel Michael, but I don't know which way is Archangel Michael. I have no clue. I don't see an angel in that, no matter which way I turn it. This was another interesting one that he sent, which shows an enlargement of an image over the sun that looks like possibly an angel. You be the judge. Signs in the heavens. Lots of people throughout the ages, I'm sure, have looked at the sky and seen things in the clouds and perhaps seen other things up there. I mean, I've seen pictures of what appear to be objects that are unidentified. Are they man-made? Are they something that's extraterrestrial in origin? I don't have the answers to many of these questions, or perhaps I don't have the answers to any of them. Not just many, but none. I struggle trying to have my life make meaning or have meaning that sustains me. And making videos every day is one of the things that I do. And as you know, if you've been watching over a period of time and watching several, I mean, I fluctuate between hopefulness and doubt. I mean, I'd like to have perfect faith, whatever that is. Faith that could literally move mountains. I don't have it. I used to think I did, but perhaps I was deceiving myself, or perhaps that was a phase in my life where I actually did have certain talents, gifts, and abilities that were operating then, but don't seem to be operating at the same level now. Hence, I have overwhelming doubts that anything good is actually going to happen. I don't look, and I can't look just at what goes on in the sky. I don't mean we should ignore the sky. I'm not saying that at all. But it has to gravitate down or trickle down or whatever, however you want to say it, to reach us here on Earth, so that there are changes that we can experience as human beings where we actually learn to listen to each other, to stop judging, and or not judging, because judging itself is not bad. Condemning is bad. I don't even condemn the fallen angels. I don't condemn Lucifer. I do say that there needs to be repentance. There needs to be a turnaround. There needs to be a shift of direction, a shift of emphasis, and most important of all, there needs to be truthfulness. If you haven't noticed, there's very little truthfulness in the mainstream of this world. There's a lot of things that have been swept under the carpet, especially the abuse of little children by the so-called elite establishment. This has probably been going on, again, for eons. Long stretches of time that go through many human lifetimes, multiple human lifetimes, without there being any significant, recognizable changes. When are we going to have an awakening and a restoration of our talents, gifts, and abilities, so that we can transcend and transform the actual world that we live in? By transcend, I don't mean to escape. That's what so much has been talked about. It's an escape. It's a rapture. It's a removal from this world to some better situation. The world stays the same. The world doesn't change. Yes, more people seem to be waking up, as I keep saying. But will that awakening actually produce harmony? Will it actually produce opportunity for those that have been so downtrodden all of their lives, that they've from early childhood, they've grown up struggling? Why do we have to struggle? Well, it produces muscles if you're talking about weightlifting and exercise and things like that. But why should we struggle to be alive? Why is there this constant stress of pushing against what seem like immovable objects? Are they immovable? I don't really think they are. But it does take a change of heart and a change of attitude. It does require us to open our eyes and to look at things that we've not seen before and see them from a different perspective than we've been able to see them before. These are things that will produce change, not to believe in, but change that will transform us into the kind of people and the kind of human society that we've longed for, that the dreamers have talked about, that the visionaries have perceived as another reality than that which is the normal human experience. Thank you, folks, again for listening, and namaste.